Hey, this is Danielle McCulley here in Seattle, also known as DMAC. And today in this video, I want to share with you a scalping indicator that I just recently discovered not too long ago. And if you trade binary options or if you trade Forex, this indicator could definitely help you improve your scalping game. So I'm just going to jump into it and explain how it works here. So there's two different versions of it. There's one for binary option and then there's one for Forex scalping. So what you see now on the screen is the one for binary option. And even though I trade Forex, I like using the binary option version better, and I'll explain why. So here, this is GU on the 30-minute. Now the guy that developed this indicator, his name is Dennis. I can't pronounce his last name, but he trades in line with the market makers, so that's why this indicator is very effective. And when he developed it, it was mainly for the 1-minute time frame. Now, I like scalping. It's great. You get in, you get out, but I also like catching pips. So I just recently learned how to scalp on the 1-minute time frame, and it's a whole different ball game. It's a beast. So you have to be very disciplined and you have to know what you're doing. So when I scalp, I prefer scalping on the 5-minute and the 15-minute. But the great thing about this indicator is you can use it on any time frame. So right now I'm in GU on the 30-minute chart, and it's pretty simple the way that it works. So you just have to make sure that you follow the rules. As long as you follow the rules, you will see some winning trades. So basically, this little signal, the black arrow and the yellow box, is something like a heads up signal. It's a really strong signal, and it's going to pop up when there's a reversal coming. So you get this signal first, and depending on what type of trader you are, how aggressive you like to be and whatnot, you can enter on this black arrow. As you can see, you can write it all the way down to there. It's totally up to you. Like I said, it's a very strong signal. But what I like to do is, once you get the warning signal, the heads up, here comes the reversal, then usually after that, not usually, but sometimes after that, a white arrow will follow. And this is what I use for my entry point, this little white arrow here. And you can see they were like pretty close there. It doesn't matter how far behind they are. It's just that you're looking for that white arrow to pop up to know, hey, it's a good time to enter. So again, this is the binary option version, but I use it for Forex and it works well. So let's see here. If you would have got in here, wrote that down, that's about 100 pips right there. And just think, if you're using just a 0.1, that's $100 in the bank. And just think, if you're using a standard, you're looking over $1,000, or maybe a little less than $1,000. But let's just continue on. Here's another signal popped up here, the strong signal. This is a warning. Then it was followed by a white arrow. You enter here, you can take it all the way up. And then it was another reversal. So you get another strong signal. Along with the white arrow, you can jump back in and ride it all the way down. It's another reversal. The strong signal here, followed by the white arrow there. You can jump in and you can ride that all the way up, right? And then here's the black arrow, followed by the white one. So I actually entered this trade here. And the reason why I entered it is because of the signals. And then another key factor into determining if the trade is legit or not is this red little line here. Now this is the future price prediction. So as you can see, the price shows a downward trend. So that means that, you know, it's going to continue trending down. This is why I entered, because I had the two confirmations here, and then also the future prediction confirmed the downward trend. And it's pretty much, it's that simple. And if you're wondering what these black lines are, these are kind of the zones, the trap zones that the market makers like to use. With the solid black line, that's being the strongest. And then maybe the dark ... that's a little bit weaker, and that's even a little bit weaker, and it gets weaker and weaker as the dots get smaller and lighter. So if you're familiar with the market maker's method, let me just open this up a little bit. And again, this is why this is so effective. So you hit this long downtrend here. And as you can see, there's the W that was formed right there before it just took off and went up to an uptrend. So this is kind of one of the traps that the market makers like to do. That downtrend there, pull back a little bit, then get the retailers thinking, oh, it's about to go back down, and then boom, it reverses on you. So again, this is why this is a very effective indicator. I want to say it's like 90% accurate if you follow the rules. Don't get it and then start making up your own rules and deciding you're going to do your own thing, because then you're going to run into some issues. But as long as you're following the rules, you'll be fine. And if you decide to purchase this indicator, there'll be a training video that actually shows you exactly how to use it, because I may be going a little bit too fast and rushing through a couple of things. So you definitely want to make sure you watch the video after you purchase it to get a better understanding. And another good thing you can see right here, you get these alerts all the time. It's telling me to sell Euro USD on the 1 minute at, it gives you the price, the time. So I mean, this is pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the Forex version, and it's not that big of a difference. Well, as you can see, so this is the Forex template indicator. It does not have the little white arrows. You only go off of these strong signals here with the black arrow and the yellow box. But again, you don't want to just look at this and decide you're going to take this trade. You always have to take in consideration this little thing right here, this future prediction. So back here, when the price was here, you know, this little red line probably shows something going like up, back, and then up, you know. But right now, it's still pointing down. You got the strong signal here. So it was a good entry for me to get into the trade. And because it's pointing straight down, that means there's going to be no drawback. Now, if it, let's say this red line, if it went up and then dropped down, that means it would be a little drawback, and then it's just going to drop. But right here, you don't see any drawback. I entered, this was my entry right here. So I'm already in the money a little bit here. All right, and it's just that simple. So it's a matter of picking which version of the indicator you like best. Like I said, if you sell, I'm sorry, not sell, if you trade binary options, you can use it for that. If you trade Forex, you can use it for that. So if you're interested in learning more about it, you can always contact me on Facebook. Below this video, I'll have the link for you to connect with me on Facebook, And also for those of you who are interested in the indicator and would like to purchase it, there will be a link at the bottom of this video also. So you can just go ahead, click on that link, purchase it, watch the tutorial video, and get ready to take your scalping to a whole nother level. Now just remember, even though it's a scalping indicator, it can be used on any time frame. And again, I like to use the binary option because it just gives you that extra confirmation. You know, so you got 1, 2, 3 right there. And as you can see, the candles are also Heikenatsu candles, which I think is great. So it's a really cool indicator. It's very effective, pretty accurate. Again, if you follow the rules, stick by them, you will see some success with this indicator. So if you want to grab a copy of it, go ahead, click the link below this video. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook. The link will also be below this video, and I will see you in the next video. Happy trading.